within the last 15 days, I've made $30,000, and I would have never done that before.
Yeah, I walked around my room, I was like, I didn't even know what to think when I found out about all this latest business stuff. Oh, so beautiful.
You're going to have a bigger vision, and you're going to have a bigger dream in your heart because we have a bigger vision together.
I was like, my heart was like going bam, 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 bam. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. Just knowing how many people you can impact with one video, with one website, you know, with one training. You know what I mean? It's just so amazing that you can do that kind of stuff. So it's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
You're getting $1,000, $3,000, even up to $7,000 on one transaction. I mean, that really changes your life. And you actually, what's really neat about it, and what I've been telling a lot of people lately, is not only is it about the money, but when there's that much money involved, you really have more of a connection with the person because you give yourself more to them. Therefore, they feel you out. They literally become your family when transactions become that big.
I don't even know. What do they think of, like a kitchen thing or a bottle screw or something? I mean, it's wild. It's kind of crazy though. Yeah. Who wouldn't like that? It makes you wonder what it is. So it's appealing, you know, to the people who are visionaries, which is what we want to be, you know, as entrepreneurs, right? So it's a vision. Without a vision, you can't really make anything. So it's.
Well, that's good. So you're laughing at it, but you're not making fun of it.
No, because I can feel like that person who created that didn't just want a standard tree. You know, as an entrepreneur, you got to have that vision to go for something that most people in life won't ever, you know, want to go after. It's amazing. You just have to be. You got to be strong enough to know that regardless of what people think of you, it's going to be beautiful. You know, and the person who created it, it's beautiful, kind of. I mean, it's different, right? You know, so I like it. Our first date, you know, was with him, and I think I was like, what, it'd be 20 years old, and I was thinking to myself, what am I doing? You know, like, I didn't understand what it was like to take care of a child, but you get so grown up from the experience of understanding that you have to take care of another child, and I just cannot wait for that experience in my own life, you know. So I would say that's another part of it all. The story that came to me, you know, because Braden really was part of my life in the transition of me going from he was part of the transition of me growing up as a man, and a lot of people don't know that story, you know. They don't understand how broken I was, and the mistakes that I made, and it just, you know, just the people that believed in me, and having him there kind of like showing me what it was like for my parents because of putting my parents through misery, and kind of just understanding all that, you know, love that I put into him and how much love they put into me, and you know, it's just, how do you love somebody that fails you over and over and over again? And I watched my fiance just totally love on him, and it just makes me realize at the end of the day how much my parents really did for me. And you know, no matter what I did, at the end of the day when I woke up, my mom would be there for me and say that she believed in me. That at the end of the day, after all the failures that I had, and completely turning on my parents, thinking that they were, you know, basically the bottom of the world because they didn't understand that I didn't give a crap about life, and, you know, like, I don't even know how to say it. There is probably nobody on this planet that I felt that I was any better than, and I felt like I was the scum of the earth because I didn't have an identity, you know. So when I was cruising around the streets and, you know, thinking I was big dog, top of the world, played baseball, I had a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, why wasn't that good enough? You know, why was that not the place I was supposed to be in. Everybody told me that's where I was supposed to be. Everybody told me that, you know, 95-mile-an-hour fastball is going to get me to the next level, and all those kind of situations coming down on me. But at the end of the day, it really wasn't my passion. It like wasn't who I was supposed to become. So I think that I almost fought that, you know. I did that for, you know, I thought that would make my parents proud type of situation, versus actually going after something that at the end of the day I would wake up and go to sleep at the same time, you know, just going to sleep feeling good, waking up feeling amazing. Like what it is now, when I wake up, I think about the thousands of people that my business impacts every day. You know, I think about how many lives can get changed through this business that we do. I mean, being an entrepreneur is the best thing in the world. I mean, there is nothing else that you can compare it to. And so at the end of the day, when I was pitching and doing the things that really wasn't aligned with my passion, it was that, what does pitching do? What does baseball do to help other people? At the end of the day, it really doesn't do that. And I know God aligned me to be that person to empower thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And at the end of the day, pitching for me was just all about myself. You know, if I did good, it was a celebration of myself, right? You know, even though it was supposed to be a team sport, it was like, how did Vince do today? You know, was my stats good enough to get to the next level? Now it's like, how many people am I going to impact at the end of the day, right? How many more people are going to see the vision that I have, that their future can change in the blink of an eye, you know? Like when you actually, I know I talk about failure, right? And you have to fail to go through it, but that quick, the quick switch that will actually get you to the next level is understanding the entrepreneur vision, that you don't need anybody else to tell you what to do. You can actually figure out how to tell yourself what to do, which then will therefore impact so many more people's lives, right? So it's amazing this year with my business and it going from complete, I mean, it was complete failure. I learned I was successful for a little while, and then I kind of slacked off and I was going back to my old habits. But what happened was I found out when I look back is that my whole goal was to make money. It wasn't to impact people. As soon as I flicked that switch and I learned that it was all about people first and the money was the byproduct, my business just flourished. I mean, I can't tell you how many thousands of dollars flood in every single day. Not because it's exciting that the thousands of dollars are coming in, but it's exciting that those thousands of dollars can be the other people's thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? And I'm not getting controlled by anybody, so then people don't have to get controlled by anybody, you know? Because I remember when I was 16 years old, I remember like it was yesterday, the people told me to go out back. I was working for a truck accessory center. They told me to go out back and clean out the trash around the trash can that had been sitting there for 2 years. I'm talking about stepping in maggots and spiders and just trash piled up about 2 feet, 3 feet high, throwing up all over the place. I mean, it's just, that vision keeps me going every single day, to know that if somebody can actually put you in that situation in the workforce and don't really care about you and can just basically throw you in a situation that you never in your entire life would ever want to be in, why would you do it? There's a better way. There's a better way now. We can go after our own dreams, our own visions, our own goals. Why would you go after somebody else's dream? I always tell people, if you're going to go after your dreams, there's no way you're going to be able to do it for somebody else. Why would you want to help somebody else's dream when at the year 2012 and beyond, now we can have our own dreams, our own goals, our own visions, right? So we don't need to work for other people's dreams anymore. We can be entrepreneurs. We can do the things we want in life. We can hang out with our family whenever we want. We can make money while we're with our family, because that's the same thing that I'm giving people the opportunity to have now, right? You can be with your family and still have an income stream coming in. You can go to sleep and wake up with a whole bunch of payments flooding your inbox. Your email inbox just gets flooded with payments when you wake up in the morning. The other night I woke up at 4 in the morning and I just looked at my email to check it, and I had hundreds of payments come in while I was sleeping. So I knew, when I thought about that, I thought back, I was working for $7.50 an hour cleaning up trash around the trash can. And now I can wake up just for random times, just to get, check an email, and I have 20 to 40 things of, it says, it's so cool how it says cha-ching, you have money. Everybody can have that opportunity now while you sleep. It's just, what gets any better than that? There is nothing better than that. You could sleep and make money. There isn't anything better than that. It's just beautiful.